My name is Eva Dali, and my talk explores the nature of consciousness. The broad expectation that artificial intelligence will reach human levels sometimes in the future led to a blossoming of consciousness theories. However, these theories lack empirical power, predictability, and even a consensus on the definition of consciousness. The essence of consciousness must lie in the commonalities between the human brain and artificial neural networks. The brain is founded on the neuron, whereas deep neural networks operate by individually updating relationships between nodes and edges by backpropagation. Although we have no idea how either system works, their essential function appears to be energy information transformation. Physics has a long history of providing a fundamental explanation for the most wide-ranging problems. Since artificial consciousness doesn't exist, we must look for the physical foundation of consciousness in the biological-based consciousness. Indeed, psychology and social science have long turned to physics to explain many cognitive phenomena. Classical physics can describe many aspects of cognition, and applying the principles of quantum physics led to quantum cognition. For example, psychological spin is the social analog of spin. The fermionic mind hypothesis unifies all these approaches into a cohesive framework by recognizing that intelligent response to stimulus requires superior intuition of the physical environment. Therefore, consciousness assumes a particle-like fermionic quality. A fermion is a half-spin constituent particle of matter, and half-spin is the discrete separation of particles into upspin and downspin in a magnetic field. Psychological half-spin is the everyday experience of decision-making, which leads to a discrete for or against yes or no action outcome. Cognition represents a reversible energy information cycle with outcomes called psychological spins. Psychological upspin accumulates energy in the synaptic map, leading to future orientation and complexity. In contrast, psychological downspin gathers information causing insecurity, failure, and past orientation such as regret. Half-spin has profound implications in both the atomic realm and the social sphere. In the atomic context, half-spin plays a pivotal role in shaping the structure of atomic orbitals. In the social sphere, it manifests as social hierarchy driven by our inherent inclination for comparison, competition, and the need for personal space. Just as solitary electrons attain a state of stability in pairs, our soulmate with whom we can connect on a deeper level can heal our fundamental sense of loneliness. Therefore, consciousness is a separation from the environment. This separation is a discrete particle-like state. The resting state's self-referential equilibrium ensures a constant sense of self throughout life. The continuous psychological balance seeking leads to difficulty predicting, governing, and retracing our thoughts. The fermionic mind hypothesis can revolutionize AI research, develop new experimental techniques, and also has broad philosophical implications. In John Wheeler's words, the physical world is in some deep sense tied to the human being. The conscious fermion is the abstract reflection of the cosmos.